Hello and welcome to PBBN TV. My name is Mark Rosetto. I have got Corey Potter from Fuel Your Photos, SEO expert, all the way from the USA. How you doing, Corey?
I'm doing well, thanks.
That's good, man. That's good, man. Very cool. I'm glad we did our inner beards today. I was channeling my inner beards, which is good. We've color coordinated as well, which is very nice.
Pink and purple, I like it.
It's very cool. But that's not what we're here for. We're here for SEO. Now, SEO for photographers, SEO for websites, SEO for social media. Everybody knows that we need SEO, and it's like, I need to SEO my website, and my website's got to be SEO optimized. What does that even mean? Like, what does SEO website optimization even mean? And how do we do it? That's probably the next questions. But anyway, what does it mean?
So basically, Google's got this massive index of all of the content on the web, right? And they built an amazing algorithm that makes it so that they have a little search bar, and all of us humans can go just type something in there and basically find whatever we were looking for anywhere on the web. And the web is massive, right? So the fact that they were able to create this index and an algorithm that can return results as fast as they could made them a leader in that space and practically default for most people who are searching for anything online. They go to Google. And there are things that we can do to our websites to make it so that Google understands them more clearly. Google understands that they have the content that we'd like Google to know that we have on them, so that they align with the type of people who we want to attract from search.
Yeah.
So I like to say that really we shouldn't be optimizing for search engines, but we should be optimizing for searchers, the people who are using the search engine and the kinds of things that they're uniquely doing whenever they go to Google and use that tool.
Yeah, because nothing would be worse if Google was a real person and you ask Google for a direction and they gives you a stupid answer because you just thought it's going to go to the best source of truth to find the best answer for you as well. So,
It's interesting. I mean, that brings up a whole interesting conversation about AI and how it's how we converse with that and what search might look like in the future. But maybe we'll wait on that part.
well, no, no. Let's go there. I literally just wrote that down. I'm like generational searches. So you talk about this Google bar, but in generational searches, like the Gen Zs, the alphas, like my son who's 13 and my daughter who's 11, and even myself, we're planning a trip to go to Europe. I didn't search my Europe trip of what to do in Google. I went straight to Instagram
Yeah.
and to Snapchat and to YouTube to go top things to do in London, or top things or best places in Edinburgh, because I
Mhm.
wanted quick, short, sharp information. I actually didn't go to Google, which is really
Yep.
interesting now that I think about it.
Yep. I'm finding myself using ChatGPT more often than Google on a lot of certain kinds of queries. Especially, I do some web development, so it's like if I want to learn something about code, in the past I would have definitely gone to Google and tried to look, maybe probably go to a forum or something and get. Now I can literally just ask ChatGPT and will almost always answer me with exactly what I'm looking for.
Oh, okay. So does that mean so from a let's put our photography hats on now? If we're attracting clients,
Mhm.
like our clients probably wouldn't use Chat GTP. Let's be honest, they're not that kind of client, but they would use Google, but they'd probably go to social media,
Yeah.
Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and be like photographers in my area, or newborn photography, or wedding photography in Melbourne or Brisbane or wherever it is.
Yeah. I will say right now, one of the places where Google still seems to shine is in this sort of entity-based search where you're looking for a local service provider.
Yeah.
I do feel like the results that come from that are pretty strong. They have some specific assets. Think about Google Maps and Google
Yeah.
Reviews. These are kind of trusted elements that people will put a
Yeah.
lot of faith in. Um, it's questionable. There's phases where I feel like Google results are not very good quality. Even right now, we're seeing a lot of results that have, if you search for a photographer in a location, you might see an Instagram profile, you might see two or three Reddit
Yeah.
forums, threads, or whatever. So like it's kind of always shifting. Like, what exactly does it look like for Google to return quality results? But overall, I think there's still a lot of trust in the quality of the Google search results, more
Yep.
so than some of the other platforms. If I go and search for certain things on, like, okay, say you are searching for a wedding photographer in a city, and you go try this. Like, go search on Instagram, search on TikTok, search on Google, and see like the results are very different. And I think there's still quite a few people who prefer the way that the Google results look and work and how they're presented, and the fact that they might be a little less biased and maybe not necessarily based on following or whatever it is that some of the platforms might use. So I think there are a lot of people who are using Google search now, and I think it will stay that way for a long time. You also have to remember Google owns Android, and pretty much all of the Android phones are going to have Google search kind of built in as the main
Yeah.
way that people are going to search from their phone. Google Homes are popular devices in homes that
Yeah,
people are
true.
using to voice search, and that's still run by Google. A lot of other products have integrated Google search into their primary search source, so it's still powering a lot of how people are searching. But I do think it's important to note that generationally that may change. Definitely, like you said, my kids are searching differently than I learned to search. Mostly they're using voice.